Avondale House is...
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 an oasis.
Inspiring.
Extraordinary.
Home for my son.
a miracle.
Full of wonderful students.
I've been with Avondale House since 1986, and I can't think of a place I would rather be. Our mission is to provide children and young adults with autism the education and training to develop to their fullest potential. Avondale House was started in 1976 by a group of parents of children with autism. We serve adults as well as children now. We have an adult day program, we have adults in our residential program, and our school has grown as well. So we've grown in not only numbers of served, but the scope of services that we provide.
The general population that we have are kids who are moderate to severe on the spectrum. And the majority of our kids are nonverbal, or they don't have effective functional communication. The kids with autism tend to like sameness and routine and structure and rigidity. And whenever that is interrupted, that we often see some pretty severe problem behaviors. And so we want kids to be comfortable with making changes and transitions.
My life before Avondale House was utter chaos. I was in desperation all the time, trying to find answers, implementing what I thought were behavior plans, but really were not. It was just me trying to affect a program without guidance. And Avondale, for me, gave me that.
Avondale's been the first place that accepted him for who he is and worked with where he was intellectually and worked with his behaviors to actually help improve some of his behaviors so that he could learn more.
The stability that Avondale House provides for him and the consistency and the structure has been phenomenal.
Jenna started Avondale House 2 years ago, and I would say that we were a family in crisis. She was having significant behavioral struggles. Her brother and I realized that Jenna was safe at Avondale, that they were developing a good behavior plan for Jenna, that they were equipped to not only help her to feel comfortable and succeed in a behavior plan, but also that she was starting to function again academically. Jenna can read, Jenna can write, she can do basic math skills. So Avondale House allowed us to rebuild as a family.
I think one of the most successful things about Avondale House is the quality of staff that we have committed to working with the kids that we have.
The staff at Avondale is very passionate about what they do. You see it daily how the different staff care so much about the clients.
Probably the biggest challenge is meeting their academic needs and managing behaviors that might come up also. And to meet every child's needs, because everyone's different, so we have to make sure that we're addressing all of their IEP goals and trying to get them ready for whatever's next in their lives.
We have in our classrooms no more than 8 students, and we have 1 certified teacher, 1 special education certified teacher in every classroom, and then we have at least 2 teaching assistants or 2 paraprofessionals in every classroom. So that's a ratio of 3 to 8. We take kids out in the community all the time. At least twice a month, every class goes out into the community for community-based instruction.
We go to the museums, we go shopping, we go to lunch, we've been to plays. It's a good experience all the time.
About a third of our kids would qualify for free and reduced lunch. Through the understanding of their school district and through the ARD process that happens on their home campuses, these kids are being given an opportunity to be provided an education that otherwise their families could not provide for them.
With the increase in the incidence of autism, clearly creates a need for more services within the Houston area. Avondale House is probably one of the single best resources for autism services or autism information in Houston.
When you have a child with special needs, especially autism, you really need services in 3 different areas:
medical, educational, and social. And all of them are very segmented in other programs in the community. Avondale is the only place that integrates all three. I think that Avondale House is a model for what agencies who provide services to not only children with autism, but children with severe disabilities should be like.
The work we do is extraordinarily important. The difference that we make in the lives of the families that we serve is impactful.
Every parent has a fear of their child being taken care of. When you have a kid that's disabled, it's like, 100 times as complex. But the people at Avondale from the very start have treated him and us like family.